Welcome to the Royal Court of Fairy Godmother Gaming World. I'm the Scribe. If you are ready to win, remember to put on your magic feet compression socks, the equipment for winners and heroes. Pick a pair today. I will say that's probably one of my favorite cutscenes in this game. You see all the tension, the enemies coming in, Ghost is trying to figure this out. He's even saying, hey, we might not be able to get this to fly. Don't get your hopes too high. You can already get a bit better of a timeline of how long either you were dead or the collapse happened. You know, Ghost says centuries, like it was nothing. It's like, yeah, it's been a couple of centuries. We'll make it fly. We'll see what happens. We'll get you out of here. First of all, if I was in that situation, I know I would be like, what do you mean centuries? Explain to me a bit what's going on. Ghost is very much like, let's just go, 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 go. Ask questions later, shoot now. I will also say that when we leave, to start getting over to the city, one of the coolest things I think they did was, and a little bit of spoilers is gonna happen, I'm sorry, but the Exo Stranger, I like that she was there just watching over you. I'm not gonna go too much into it in case I do play D2 and I still want to avoid those spoilers. That she starts to kind of follow you. She'll keep record of what you've done as well, and you get to learn about this a little bit later. I'm not gonna say how, but it's really cool that they actually brought in a character that we only see in the beginning, and how they tied her in to make sense is really nice. I think that's Scourger's Peak that we just flew over. I didn't see the Iron Temple though. I wonder if that's the EDZ, like really early on. Look at that. From the storms, the cold mountains, open sunset. It's beautiful. There's a big old ball in the sky. It's like, what is that? But then the music is like, wow, triumphant. You know, they do really well with the colors and the music. I love color theory and I love music and music. So it's very important. It's so important to have it work really well. Fly over to the city, you can see like all the colors are warm, it's vibrant, it's cozy, it's inviting. Honestly, it's like, all right, this is pretty cool.
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth, the only place the traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build. Now, we're counting every day it stands. And this tower is where the Guardians live.
Like the whole other thing of passage of time, of where excuse me, Ghost says, hey, I've been looking for you for a long time. Hey, this ship hasn't flown in centuries. Hey, the city took centuries to build. It's been a 1,000 or so years since the collapse happened. That's kind of wild to think about. And games usually tend to leave that sort of thing pretty vague, just so you can kind of put your own things together and everything. Sometimes they don't even bother too much with the story in the sense of like timeline wise, because how Destiny has their story and their timelines, it's kind of all over the place. Like, there's no set thing. Like, it just happened. Which is kind of fun. It makes it more flexible for them. Unfortunately, if you're really into the lore, or if you're trying to understand the timeline of when happened, you know, it can get a little conflicting. Sometimes things even overlap with one another. Not that things can't happen in the same time, but sometimes it doesn't make sense what happened at the same time. So before my guest speaker does come on today, I do want to go ahead and welcome anybody for watching us Ferry Godmother Gaming World on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Thank you so much for joining in with me today on our talk about Destiny, the silent protagonist, storytelling in the game as well. Our stream is sponsored by Magic Feet Compression Socks. If you're going to be standing or sitting down for a long time, I highly recommend wearing those because they keep blood circulation going. I am the Scribe. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Bo. So if you want to go ahead, I think you should be able to join my fire team now.
I believe so. I was just in the playground, so let me hop into orbit real fast.
Also, you sound a little quiet, by the way.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I always keep my mic really far from my face on habit, so
Oh, no, you're
that's
good.
why.
You're good. Alright, so now you're gonna help this baby throughout the game.
Just like you did for me, right?
Woo!
Thanks again.
Alright. Oh my gosh, oh, we see the red on the bottom? Like, visually, that's kind of jarring because on D2, when it's red on the bottom, that means you're having connection errors. But it's like, oh, somebody joined your team, and it's like, So I'm glad they changed it from, like, red to blue for it. Oh, I want to keep my baby gear. I'm gonna keep it. I like doing my baby gear in Crucible. It's really funny.
Oh goodness, I can't imagine doing that. That'd be terrifying.
Oh, it's funny. Like, I don't have my SRL gear on here, but it is the funniest thing. The Kavas stuff you get, like the very first weapon you get, it still hits hard. Like, really hard. It's so nice to use. Such a good auto
See,
rifle.
I'm fairly certain I've already dismantled mine, but now I want
Probably.
to go get it somehow.
Let's see. Hi, Banshee. Terrify the hell out of me. Let's see. I think I have some other. Okay, let me go ahead and grab all my stuff. Hello.
Hello. I'm just following you now.
Just following the little baby warlock.
Yeah, gotta make sure you don't go off and jump off of the edge of a cliff or something.
Oh, that's gonna happen. Purposely or not, it's gonna happen.
Here's what we got.
Amazing.
Today, Guardian. You know your stuff. Take
Alright,
care of that
let's
ship for
see.
me.
Alright, I gotta go back all the way to Zulu. I will say, doing this whole thing back and forth is like, for doing this for years is kind of annoying, but I was talking about it early with Ghost being an exposition fairy where he's like, hey, you're gonna do this, and this is gonna happen, and that's gonna happen, and here it is, and I'm talking for you. I will say, going back and forth in the beginning when I was first playing this game, it's like, I don't know where anything is, I don't know anybody, so it's nice that they have you kind of explore the tower before you leave. It's like super helpful. Wow, I
I'd
leveled up
also
by just
say,
talking to people. What's up?
I'd also say that the tower's design, especially in D1, is very like player friendly
Yes.
because it's just these nice big open spaces that, you know, like there's a lore piece down by or down in the Hall of Guardians for the last word, and it's like it's these big open places that you can get a lot of storytelling just from looking at them. But then you can also run around and like peek into corners and be like, "Oh, what's over here?" And you might, you know, stumble upon like a little lore piece or something.
Yeah, because there's a little ghost right here. Wow.
Ghosts. We gotta love them.
It is interesting though. They see a dead ghost right here, and then the maintenance workers be like, "Nah, yeah, whatever."
Yeah, they're just like, no, that's not our responsibility.
Right? Like, I don't get paid for this.
They're like, no, that's the Guardian's job. We'll let them handle it. But also, I do like how they just let you walk up and like essentially take it. They don't even stop you. They're just like, yeah, no, this is fine.
Yeah. I like going over here. I like going to the back. So what's super interesting is the back was closed off with these like gates that you could only peek through, and the only time you were able to go back here was during Iron Banner. It was the only time.
Oh, that's sweet.
Alright, so it was like, huh, okay. Like Saladin was over here, and the big old plate of death, and it's like, oh, everybody's gonna be in there. It's gonna be really scary, but I can go back here. It was really nice that they opened it up.